Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Sinister one, and today I'll be doing an update for the month of October 2017. This video has been delayed. Been slacking on putting these updates out, so I'm gonna get this one underway. So got quite a bit. Here I picked up Turistas, the unrated edition. Also comes with the theatrical, so finally got a single edition of this. And here we got Torment, Welcome to the Family. Have not yet watched this, by Vertical Entertainment. And here we go with Antidote. The Cure is the Curse. I believe this one has Malcolm McDowell. Another one by Vertical. I could be mistaken. I'm not sure if it has him or not. Here we go with an old Anchor Bay cheerleader camp. Great campy slasher film, but the case it came in, I mean, there's no protective plastic, and it seems like this sleeve is permanently sealed, so I'm going to get me another copy because this is pretty bad. But yes, old Anchor Bay with Betsy Russell. Here we go with season 1, Stranger Things. Can't say anything bad about this. This is just a great show. I still got 2 episodes on this one. Second season is complete, and they're already working on the 3rd one. So, great show. Need to finish it. Here we go with another old Anchor Bay, The Johnsons. Watched half of it, and really creepy, really good stuff. I think I'm gonna finish this one tonight. And then here we go, Crawl or Die. I know my buddy D. Bougier just picked this one up, so looks pretty cool. Another one from Vertical Entertainment. And somebody helped me too. I believe I've seen some of the first one. It's actually a decent slasher. So, gotta pop this in one end. Then here we go with John Cusack, The Raven. Really good film. Kind of like a murder mystery whodunit. Howard Hanks production, The Thing. Finally picked this one up. Classic. Great black and white. Original. Here we go with Shark Night. Terror Has Surfaced. One by 20th Century Fox. Love shark films. Now this is the one with Malcolm McDowell. Zombie X, A Prescription for an Apocalypse. Starring Malcolm McDowell, John Doe, Corey Feldman. Wow. Look, you got a fat zombie there. Here we go. Good old 8 movies, Roger Corman collection. 8 classic films, 1 amazing set. This one has Gas, The Trip, The Wild Angels, The Young Racers, Bloody Mama, A Bucket of Blood, X the Man with X-Ray Eyes, The Premature Burial. So, great box set right here. This one's been pretty beat up, but it's all good. Here we go with the Hills Have Eyes. Just different cover art. My wife picked this one up for me. So, yeah, I have this multiple times over and over again. I have so many copies of this movie, but it's brilliant. And here we go with the old school Elite Entertainment 2. A biological terror, a world turned upside down, the human race struggles to survive, and then there were only two. Really terrible B-movie, zombie, end of the world. But you know what? I dug it for what it was. Type of found footage. And I did a review on body bags, so go check that out. I mean, I really did enjoy it for what it was. Here we go with the Innkeepers. What can I say? This movie was just amazing. Great atmosphere. The story was great. The acting was great. Basically takes place in a old inn, and people are trying to become paranormal investigators, and they get more than what they can bargain for. So, Innkeepers. It's a film from Dark Skies. Love Dark Sky films. Here we go with another old Anchor Bay Region 2. Dawn of the Mummy, the uncut version. Man, it's really good mummy film. Into the midnight movies. Here we go with double features: Morons from Outer Space, Alien from LA. So, almost done with completing this. Here we go with Voodoo Island, The Four Skulls of Jonathan Drake. Here we go with Boris Karloff. They Came Seeking Paradise. The Tomb of Ligeia, and An Evening of Edgar Allan Poe. So, yeah, more midnight movie madness. Theater of Blood and Madhouse. Some more Vincent Price goodness. The Monster That Challenged the World and It, The Terror from Beyond Space. This one is such a classic. I mean, it's such a terrible film, but really good. Old sci-fi 50s gem. I mean, a man in a rubber suit. How can you go wrong with that? And then The Land That Time Forgot and The People That Time Forgot. Double feature. This one's a pretty common one. I mean, look at that guy, man. What the hell? A Ghost Story. Casey Affleck, Rooney Mara. I have yet to watch this film. Finally picked it up. Glad I finally found it. So, Rosemary's Baby, the miniseries. I wonder how this is. I'm curious. Here we go with another Anchor Bay Hellraiser, obviously 20th anniversary edition with the slit box. Man, I need to get Hellbound, but I can't find that slit box. Just favorite movie of all time. Here it is. Then we go with finally found this and had to get it just for the Bates Motel. But I have all these films, and you know, you can't have enough psychos in your life. Actually, you can, but I mean the movies. I just love this this set. Here we go with Blackula and Scream. Blackula, Scream. Double feature, Soul. Yeah. Soul Cinema. That Brother's Bite was out of sight. Here we go with Naomi Watson, Shut In. And it looks like Oliver Platt. Alright. See what this one's all about. Some fears can't be shut out. Alright, Blu-ray double pack. I just couldn't leave it there sitting on the shelf. The Hills Have Eyes, unrated collection. Again, love The Hills Have Eyes. So, love that box cover art. Here we go with Hide and Seek. I remember watching this one years ago, but really didn't pay much attention to it, so I'm going to have to give this one a watch. Rewatch. And here we go with, I went on a kick for October, buying series, TV shows, and here we got the final season of Friday the 13th, and then here we go with the first season, and here we go with the second season. So I remember watching this when I was a kid, but don't remember too much. So and The Exorcism of Molly Hartley. I do believe there's a second one to this, but I have not yet picked that one up. There's nowhere to hide from evil. And then here we go with Night Watch. One of these I had and it got all scratched up when I bought it used, so I decided I'll pick it up and so I can have it with it being in mint condition. Here we go with Carrie, the Blu-ray with the awesome slipcover. I wasn't a fan of this one. I mean, it was okay, but you can't compare it to the classic. But I had to get it on Blu-ray. Here we go with Copycat. Blu-ray, another score. Got a great deal on that one. Alright, the Jackals. Blu-ray, another Scream Factory. Yeah. Scream Factory release. Alright, back to the DVDs. Alright, the Funhouse. Toby Hooper's great classic stuff. Really, really good horror film. Love this movie. Here we go. Got a better updated version. It's Tripper, Sex, Drugs, and Rockin' Ronnie. A film by David Arquette. Let's see. Alright, go ahead and start with some more DVDs. And here we go with Joyride 3, Roadkill. Need to pick up the second one and the first one. I only have the first one on a triple feature. Here we go with Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Great, fantastic film. Been wanting this edition for quite some time, the director's edition. One of the first editions to come to DVD. So, Henry Rooker's the man. Absolutely love this film. And here we go with Katrina's Nightmare Theater. Another one off the list, Final Exam. Some may pass the test, God help the rest. Awesome film from the 80s, 1981. About a maniac who just comes to campus, no backstory. Just completely mysterious, and just starts picking off college students one by one. Excellent film. It takes a while to pick up, but once it does, it's just a great film. Here we go with The Devil's Den with Kelly Hu and Ken Foree. Devin Sawa. So picked it up with the slipcover. So glad to have this in the collection from Stars Home Entertainment. Here we go with The Curse of Frankenstein with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. It's a Warner Brothers snapper case. Really dig the snapper case. I mean, she got this art right here. Just really creepy makeup. Gotta love it. Love that case. And here we go with the Good Times release. I remember this from way back when DVDs first came out on the market. And look at that haunting hallway scene in the hospital where he's on fire. Gets his eyes shot out. I've been wanting to get this edition for so long. I remember watching this the first time with the police getting in that accident, who seems to be Michael Myers. Just a very haunting scene. Here we go with an old Anchor Bay release, Dracula, Prince of Darkness with Christopher Lee. Really love these Hammer films from old Anchor Bay. Want to collect the whole line, so these go for good money, but I was able to find this one for a decent price at the record store. Here we go with another old Anchor Bay release, Stephen King's Children in the Corn. Man, I really love this release right here. It's just a great, that cover art with the kids in the cornfield and the red and the silhouette of the sickle. But awesome edition. Here we go with another old Anchor Bay release. See what Evil develops the dark room. Really underrated. This edition flew under the radar, but was lucky enough to pick it up. So haven't seen it, but haven't heard too many people talk about this one. Another Anchor Bay release. Rick Springfield, Nick Knight. It's taken 200 years, but this cop's past is about to catch up with him. Old Anchor Bay edition. Pretty much a vampire film, but had to swoop it up. Trying to get this Anchor Bay collection, start knocking it out. Picked up the Anchor Bay single edition, The Hills Have Eyes, double disc gold edition. You know, just love collecting the old Anchor Bays. Here you go with the special features on the single disc, and then you have the disc 2 on this one. So glad to have these ones. So, the classic The Hills Have Eyes. Another old Anchor Bay. Left in Darkness, Somewhere Between Heaven and Hell, The Ultimate Evil Waits to Feed. So, got lucky with throwing this one off the list. Yeah. Then another Anchor Bay, old Anchor Bay release. Love this edition. Favorite film, horror film of all time. You have the original cover art, just, you know, simplistic VHS style. Absolutely love it. It comes with the slip cover, or the insert. And let's see. October I went on a season kick, so I got the Outer Limits, the complete original series, volumes 1 through 3, and they come in this slim cases. So I watched the first episode and it took me back, so absolutely loved it. Glad to have that in the collection. And then here we go with the complete series of Tales from the Dark Side. Great edition. Absolutely love how they did this box set. Really well done. I finished the second season and the first disc of the first season, so still got plenty to watch. And then that little guy right there. Creepy little monster in the closet. Alright, on the Twin Peaks, the definitive gold box edition. Awesome show, highly recommend it. I'm on the second episode, so there was the pilot and then the first episode. Now on to the second episode. Just really love this show. I can't wait to get really into it. Just David Lynch greatness. No, that's my dog. And here we go with the American Horror Story Freak Show. I haven't completed this yet. Comes with 72 card fortune teller deck. So yeah. Really dug the first part of this. Sarah Paulson playing the two-headed freak. Alright. Now we got some Will Go USA martial arts films. Here we have Shaolin with Jackie Chan. Mai Tai Warrior. Wu Dang. Here we go with the guillotines. These never disappoint. And here we go with Killzone 2 with Tony Jaa. Here we go with Tai Chi Hero. Ip Man 3. Really dug the first and second one. Donnie Yen's the man. Here we go with another Donnie Yen Special ID. And then Kung Fu Killer, Donnie Yen again. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a break right there. My video is about to run out. And I'll get into the next bit. Alright. Here we go with the Informers. It's Mickey Rourke, Winona Ryder, Kim Basinger, Billy Bob Thornton. Just a really kind of like a period piece from the 80s. It's where it takes place in. Crime, greed, just a lot of just depressing atmosphere. And I remember an interview with Mickey Rourke, that him and Kim Basinger weren't even on the same set. They never even crossed paths during the making of this film, which was pretty interesting. Being that they were in the hit film together 9.5 weeks, I still love this movie. We'll get into a VHS. The Evil Dead VHS. Had to get this for October. Really love that cover art. Clamshell. Old Anchor Bay. You know, they used to do their VHs up, man. This were the times right here. I mean, you got the great sticker right here. Well done. You have the little pamphlet. You know, got some behind the scenes stories. You know, pictures. Just Anchor Bay was the great company at the time, back when I started collecting VHS, and then into the DVDs. They really did put effort into their releases, because even on the inside of this, let's see, they gave you an alternate artwork inside the slip. So, yep, I had to scoop that one up for October. Love collecting the hard VHSs, especially Old Anchor Bay. And here we go with Halloween 5, limited edition 10, another Anchor Bay release. I have 4, now I have 5. I got a few more of these tins to collect. Really love the cover art. See if I can pry this open. This Anchor Bay just, man, never disappointed, man. At the time, they were the top of the line. And then here you go with the pretty fat pamphlet. You know, they really took pride in their releases way back when. So, with the disc and a CD case. So yeah, can't wait to collect them all, but I'm finally glad I have Halloween 5, because this one was a steal, because it goes for good money. Then I got this bad boy right here, The Twilight Zone, The Fifth Dimension. There you go, with William Shatner. Speaking of Michael Myers, you got the original series and the classic 1980s all together for the first time in the 5th edition by Image Entertainment. Yeah, so had to get this beautiful set. Oh, done well, pretty heavy too. You better pick it up. Then here we go with some dollar DVDs. Picked these ones up on eBay. I decided, what the heck, but the price was good. Moon of the Werewolf, or of the Wolf. So, Swamp Woman. This one right here was a great film, The Severed Arm. Really, really love this film. Great, campy classic. Terrible movie, but it was really good, I have to say. Nightmare Castle with Barbara Steele. And then here we go with the classic Carnival of Souls. Cheaply done in this, but oh well, you know. It is what it is. Looks great in the collection. Alright, we'll get into the Blu-rays. Just finished watching Lights Out. Really enjoyed this. It was produced by James Wan, director of The Conjuring and Saw. So yeah, it was a great creepy film. Here we go with Hell. Werewolf takes place on a train. So yeah, I can't wait to watch that one. Here we go with a David Cronenberg film, Criterion Collection, The Brood. Just a really scary, disturbed film, very disturbing, I have to say, with Oliver Reed. Really enjoyed this film. Here we go with another Criterion. I finally pulled the trigger on this one, The Blob. Steve McQueen, classic. Loved this movie growing up as a kid. And here we go with Morgan. Missed this one at the cinema, but I'll put it on sometime when I get extra time to get down on this. And Cult of Chucky. Did a review on Body Bags. I really enjoyed it. It takes place in an asylum. Here we go with The Orphan. Finally pulled the trigger on it. Got a great deal with the slipcover. Yeah. Here we go with The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Miss Osborne. Read the synopsis. This seems really, really good. I can't wait to watch this one. Here my wife got me Child's Play, Blu-ray, and the Return of the Living Dead, just because it has different artwork, so it's pretty awesome. Here we go with The Black Coat's Daughter, Blu-ray. I've not yet seen it. Guaranteed to haunt your nightmares. And here we go with the film Criterion, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Apparently I have to watch the series and then watch this. Here we go with Tales of Halloween. Great anthology. Really enjoyed this one. Good laughs. Did a podcast review on this on the Woodsboro Brothers Horror Podcast. Had a good time. Talked about the segments. So, really enjoyed this one. And here we go with another zombie movie. It Stains the Sands Red. Looks semi-decent. Annabelle creation. What can I say? Absolutely love this film. Saw it at the cinema. Really creepy, haunting, just very, very eerie. Here we go with Slasher Season 1. Have yet to watch this. Heard great things. I need to find time to get down on this. Released by Scream Factory. And then here we go with another copy. Yet another copy. The Hills Have Eyes 2 unrated. I just couldn't leave it there. Alright. We will get into some board games that I got during the month of October. Zombies 9, Ashes to Ashes. Pretty much basic. This one comes with Kid Zombies. The theme is like Return of the Living Dead. The graveyard is introduced. And then here we have Medieval 2, which is based off of Army of Darkness. And then Into Deep, Medieval 3, Subterranean Homesick Blues. So that concludes. There's a 1, 2, 3 of Medieval. Medieval's a great game based off of the zombies. And then here we go with Zombies Dead Time Stories. Haven't really heard too much about this, but you know, I had to get it before it went out of print. And it's fan based and introduces a lot more to the zombies and gives you a lot more options, and I can't wait to open it up and see what it has to offer. Love the zombies game. And then another board game I got last Friday. You play a maniac, you kill your friends who are campers. So the expansion just came out, so I went to grab the expansion. And the expansion introduces a demon in the woods. So in this one you're the maniac. And the board's just ridiculously humongous. So looks like a good time. I just didn't have time to play it. So last Friday. And then here we go with Zombicide, the ultimate zombie game. So starting to paint the miniatures in this set. Just got done with Abomination, and which I painted him. I've done some zombies. Need to paint heroes, but this is a great classic horror genre game. Very popular. So yep. Alright people, that concludes my update for the month of October 2017. I'll be doing my November updates. It wasn't as big as this, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.